गाइस मैंने अभी जस्ट एक पेपर पोस्ट किया होता है। मैंने एक कॉन्फ्रेंस में मेरा पेपर अपलोड किया। आई मीन सक्सेसफुली फाइनली एकदम खत्म सब। यप, यस दैट। चलो मैं चला। हेलो, 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 हेलो।
Revelio.
Retire.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Over here.
Hello.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret. It's just here.
It's well disguised. Lumos.
क्या कर रहा है? अरे
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. I
Revelio.
used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it? Stick to the target.
Revelio.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at this.
Confringo.
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
back.
Lumos, Confringo!
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
I need to redo that. Redo that.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Confringo! Confringo!
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe you have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Incendio! Lumos! Confringo!
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I like your pajamas.
What you do?
Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Revelio! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there. Revelio!
Sir Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
New face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
That item is of the highest quality. 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 You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. How unconventional. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Seeing flyers manoeuvre the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Revelio. I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
How unconventional.
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, 5th year. Fine, I'll humour you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
This is rather fun. done better. Made it! Success! Close, but not close enough.
Glad to see I'm still the reigning champion. But what say you? Want to try again?
Ready when you are. Did it! Brilliant! This is rather fun. Brilliant. Made it! That wasn't too bad.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
There you are. The Cross One's duelist to beat.
Expelliarmus! I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared. Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
You're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
ठीक है.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
You will pay. I know your kind. You're weak enough quickly. My wand!
Leviosa. Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive. Me? Did you dress up?
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
What do you have for sale?
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Goblins away.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. Such a wee bairn being a thrashing to a troll! I can't believe it!
Revelio. 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 What do you have in store for me this time? Accio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! These Merlin trials won't get the best of Revelio.
Welcome to Upper Hogfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the residents.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a
Revelio.
hand in his disappearance.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Tips in the hat, if you please.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Dark wizards he was.
Revelio.
I deserve better than patrol duty. Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Revelio.
It's always my turn for patrol.
Revelio.
Wonder how long I'm supposed to do this for.
Revelio. Accio.
Not quite. Your spells glance off of me. I won't rest until you're dead.
Revelio. Revelio.
Intriguing place, Sanbakar's tower.
Over here.
Revelio. Expelliarmus! Confringo! We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
Revelio.
I've never seen a sword like... there must be something.
Petrificus Totalis.
I feel as though I'm not alone.
There must be something.
Revelio.
Ranrock said so.
Revelio.
There must be something here. Ranrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis.
Wait a moment. How nice of you to stop by.
Lumos.
Someone thinks they can...
Leviosa. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Confringo!
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. You don't know who you're playing with! Moaning the inevitable! Expose
I shall have been.
You do that!
Incendio.
Why? Rat this out! Don't be scared of this.
Expelliarmus.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind.
Revelio.
This is different somehow. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Let's head inside. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
No time now.
Revelio.
Learn it soon enough, we can...
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here. Revelio. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. Revelio.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. Revelio. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. 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 These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Revelio! 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 What have the Keepers planned for me? Revelio! These look familiar. Accio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Was it Accio I used before? Revelio! Accio! That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Expelliarmus! Confringo! I presume we're looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Accio! I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Accio! Confringo! Revelio! Accio! I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Revelio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Accio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. Accio! More statues. Revelio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Not making this easy on me. Revelio! I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Revelio.
सुना मैंने
Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Accio. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
What's Antina.
Revelio. Accio.
कौन आया रे तेरा दो
Traces of ancient magic. Where? Accio. Accio. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. Accio. I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. Accio. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Revelio. Accio.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Accio. Revelio.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Don't like the look of this.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
What a relief.
Revelio.
Another pencil.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago. But the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. Revelio. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial.
You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you
Get
think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them. I should have...
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your...
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo. Useful.
Revelio.
Oops! Did Peeves make you jump?
Oh, you miserable.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
बनाओ क्या ये बोलो खाने
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
Lumos.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
All I can say is.
Revelio. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Lumos!
Just because they can go.
Revelio.
did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Revelio. Confringo.
Glacius. There you go. Catching one.
Glacius. Confringo.
But do continue to practice as long
Revelio.
Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Revelio.
पनीर
नहीं था ना
Revelio.
बिल कितना
Revelio. Confringo. This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure? There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. Revelio. I wonder what came of Arthur's search. Revelio.
Now?
हाँ
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
ठीक है
Revelio.
महंगा 4,500 का है।
इसलिए कर सकती हो शॉर्मा बना सकती
Revelio.
हाँ
Confringo. Reparo. Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. Protego.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
वो मालूम है वो सब
Quite
मैं
the weather
इंजीनियर हूँ
we're
उसका
having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
all this
Don't
moonstone
worry,
but मैं
we're nearly
collect नहीं
there.
कर सकता
It's just ahead. Stand back.
Dragon, please be a dragon. Is it a dragon? It's not a okay, it's a flying beast. Flying beast and where to find them? Nee, magic beast. Nee, flying beast. Is that a flying beast reference? Flying
Please,
beasts and where to find them?
Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Revelio.
डिपेंड कर
Lumos.
Revelio.
हेलो ऐसे ये जो ये ना ओटीजी जैसा आपको लगता है ना खर्चा होगा वैसा नहीं होगा आपको मैं वही ठीक है ब्रेड वाला सही रहेगा
Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet. You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Revelio. This looks intriguing. Revelio.
Who's there?
Patrivicus totalis.
Protego.
You almost had a lucky shot. You're good. Better. Is that it? That was unexpected. You can best the likes of me. Connor, Caton,
Why is decision running?
Assignment's all finished.
Sleep on my feet, I could.
You don't think you can defeat me, do you?
Revelio.
Rally behind strength and you can't go far.
Small fortune. You always get more when they're small.
Revelio.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Seems we may have an intruder in our midst. What was that?
Stop right there! Hang on! Expulso! Stop that! Potato! Pathetic! Right outside!
अब ये देने का है।
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Accio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos.
घर में
That's that. Settled.
सब खाते हैं, अच्छा लगता है। आप
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Halo na.
Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
पता नहीं अंकल के पास.
Accio. Incendio.
हेलो, तेरी आवाज इतनी अजीब क्यों आ रही भाई?
Revelio.
खटखट की आवाज आ रही है.
डिस्कॉर्ड पे तो देख.
डिस्कॉर्ड. अरे कहाँ पे है तू? होलिका दहन क्यों हो रहा है तेरे यहाँ पे?
अरे पंजाब फेस्टिवल है.
अच्छा, क्या बोलते हैं वो शिट? क्या? हाँ बराबर, लोढ़ी, करेक्ट. कैसा है भाई, क्या हो रहा है? छोले भटूरे मिलेंगे आज तो खाने को. छोले भटूरे.
मैंने गिव अप कर दिया भाई इंटरव्यू के लिए.
गिव अप क्यों किया तूने? समझा नहीं.
पढ़ रहा हूँ सिंटैक्स देख के यार.
अच्छा पढ़ रहा है ना तू इंटरव्यू के लिए? अरे भाई क्या किया तू अब तक वो बता.
थियरी वेरी पॉलिश अप करनी है एमएल का जो है.
भाई तेरे बीजी से ढोलक का ही आवाज आ रहा है, तेरी आवाज आ ही नहीं रही है. हाँ
अभी.
हाँ अभी थोड़ी बेटर है.
अरे मैं कह रहा हूँ कि जितना पढ़ रहा हूँ उतना समझ में आ रहा है कि आता है कि एक दो महीना
हाँ
का अच्छा फाउंडेशन को. फाउंडेशन बनाने को एक दो महीना लगेगा.
अरे
2
भाई
दिन
और तेरा इंटरव्यू कुछ 1-2 दिन में ही है. कैसे
के
होगा
ना
भाई?
देख क्या ग्रिल करता है सामने वाला.
क्या करेगा भाई तू अभी? एक तो तू क्या सार्थक को बोला बिना कुछ किए इंटरव्यू कॉल आ गया, तो सार्थक हंस रहा था कि कॉल तो आ गया, इंटरव्यू में क्या होगा तेरा?
देखते हैं बुलशिट करके मेरी साथ हो जाऊँ पता.
भाई तू जॉब करेगा मेरे को एक्सपेक्टेड नहीं था भाई. तेरा फ्रीलांस सही
अगर
चल रहा था.
फ्रीलांस तो सही है बट कॉर्पोरेट में काम करके अलग कॉन्फिडेंस आता है ना.
अच्छा
डायरेक्ट तो नहीं आएगा वो.
समझा.
चल ठीक है.
चल भाई तू एंजॉय कर, छोले भटूरे खा भाई. छोले ते भटूरे. Five plus 9 is 14. 14 plus 3 is 7.
Revelio. Revelio.
भाई इसमें कुछ भी बनाओ आप, कोई नहीं रोक पाएगा आपको।
Revelio.
बोला ना शॉर्मा बनता है इसमें।
Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
How wonderful to see you again.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Wingardium Leviosa. I think it's time I should take another wheel.
हेलो
हेलो सार्थक, आई थिंक अभी कैट स्मैशर्स जाना पड़ेगा।
अरे कैट
Yup.
स्मैशर्स इतने जल्दी प्रिपरेशन शुरू
आई गेस सो, डिस्कशन करने का था।
लेट्स गो भाई अच्छा डिस्कशन करो भाई करो करो इट्स ओके मैं भी स्ट्रीम करता हूँ हॉगवर्ट्स
कर ले भाई, मेरा देख, मेरा
यस सर
कब से चल रहा है स्ट्रीम।
वो 3-4 घंटे खेला मैं वही बस में देख रहा था मैं बोला नहीं कुछ
मैं देखा बाद
भाई
में, जब मैं बहुत
तू
लेट
किधर
देखा
तक
था।
पहुंचा है अभी अच्छा चलेगा इट्स ओके मैं भी
रहने दे रहने दे
लाइक
रहने दे रहने दे,
15
नहीं 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 हो रहा है अभी, रहने दे, डिस्कशन
क्या
अभी नहीं हो रहा, डिले हो गया।
ओ चलेगा कोड गियास खत्म कर देंगे भाई तू क्या स्ट्रीम कर रहा है ना तू गेम खेल रहा है तो खेल
नहीं, बंद करता हूँ, बहुत हो गया, कोड गैस ही लगा दे, खत्म कर अभी।
कहाँ तक पहुंचा तू ये बोल
देख ले मेरा स्क्रीन।
अरे भाई मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा क्योंकि तू कोई क्वेस्ट नहीं कर रहा इन्वेंटरी खोल के बैठा था मैं देखा मैंने बोला अरे भाई इन्वेंटरी खोल के बैठा है तब से मैं तेरे को वो भी किया हाई भी किया हेलो देयर
मैं बाद में देखा, मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना।
अच्छा इट्स ओके मैं हेलो देयर भी लिखा भाई अभी अभी
यप।
किधर है तू एक सेकंड चैलेंजेस नहीं दिखा भाई लेवल दिखा लेवल कितना है तेरा अच्छा विंगार्डियम लेवियोसा अभी सीखा तूने अच्छा ठीक है तो तू सेकंड ट्रायल नहीं तू नाटी को जा रहा होगा नाटी पे जा रहा होगा तू नाटी वाला क्वेस्ट अभी करेगा शायद तू 19 भाई साहब ये आदमी तो भाई मेरा 17 है पर मैं तुझसे आगे हूँ क्वेस्ट के मामले में पता नहीं कैसा हाँ लगता है उसी वजह से भाई मैं तो सेकंड ट्रायल आ रहा है बाय बाय स्ट्रीम बाय बाय स्ट्रीम बाय बाय स्ट्रीम